Are you crazy? Because I know I am, and this is Cardfight Crazy. And in this video, it's time to go over Celestials. I went over my second OTT deck, so I thought time to go over my second Angel Feather deck. As always, I can never just line these up perfectly. I gotta do it this way. And Accident, Celestial, Batorel. There is some Legion in here, but we are influenced by the... what is it? GBT13. Yes, that changed the focus of this deck quite considerably. But first, the way it used to be. Accident, Celestial, Batorel. Great card. Legion with Dosage Celestial Asmodel or Control Celestial Hail. When this unit Legion, put the top card of your deck in your damage zone face up. Choose a card from your damage zone, which is also face up. Call it to rear guard, and if you have a face up card in your damage zone with the same card name as a unit on your Vanguard circle, the unit called with this effect gets plus 5k until end of turn. And auto, when this unit is placed on Vanguard, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, search for up to 1 card from among them, put it into your damage zone face up, and put the rest into your drop zone. Then choose a face up card from your damage zone and heal it, setting you up for Legion. Very simple. It came out in GBT 04, then 9 sets later. I don't know why I grabbed all of them. I only need to grab one. Grafting Celestial Judiel, 9 main sets later at least. Got the Stride Breaker. Counterblast 1 card with the same card name as any of your units and Celestial in its card name. At the beginning of your ride phase, you may pay the cost. You do choose a card from your damage zone, call it to rear guard, it gets plus 3k until end of turn. Then you put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face up. Soul Blast 1, when your G unit with Celestial in its original card name Stride, so when it's sitting in the G zone, does it have Celestial? You may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 card, put it into your damage zone face up, and choose a face up card from your damage zone and heal it. Alright, those are great 3s, mostly focusing on Judiel these days, but if you need a Legion, you can. As I mentioned with the Gavriel deck, I just can't quit Hopechild Turiel as a starter. It's too good to me. When another Angel Feather rides this unit, you may call it to Rearguard Circle. And Rearguard Circle, continuous, if you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, this unit gets Act Rearguard, Counterblast 1, and put this unit into your soul. Choose an Angel Feather from your hand, put it into your damage zone. Choose a card from your damage zone, put it into your hand. On the triggers, unlike Gavriel, we are just playing 4 of the Countercharge or Soul Charge heals because they are Celestials. Eradicate Celestial Raviel. When it is paid for the cost of G guarding, if there's another heal in your drop zone, you may choose it and another one, bind them, and Countercharge 1 or Soul Charge 1. 4 draw triggers. They are the Celestial ones, so I just ran them. Name is Celestial Landing Pegasus. Great artwork. And it came out back in BC 11 for crits. And this is a Celestial crit specifically. It's got a good skill. Came out in GBT 04. Damage zone. If you have Vanguard with Celestial on its card name, this unit gets Act from the damage zone. You put this card on top of your deck. This card has to be face up. Shuffle your deck and reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose a card not named Invert Celestial as a shield from among them. Put it into your damage zone face up. Put the rest into your drop zone. A shield has to be face up in your damage zone, and then you put her into the deck standard, not face up into your deck. That would be very, very interesting. It would tell both you and your opponent when a crit is coming up, but, you know, that'd just be weird. Alright, 4 non-Celestials. There are a decent amount of non-Celestials, but because Surgery Angel, even in this deck, is still the most important one, Rescue is great, and having it in Celestials works out well, too. Though the focus of the deck can be much more offensive. If you got the Surgery Angels in your hand or they're still in your deck, you can adjust. And when you want them, they're there. When you don't need them, damage checking or checking them, still 5k boost. Rescue 1, GB1, Counterblast 1, and put this unit on top of your deck. At the end of the battle that this unit boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, shuffle your deck, choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal 1 damage. 4 PGs. 3 of which are non-Celestials. They are just pure Keeper Rekiel. And 1 Adamantine Celestial Aniel. Perfect guards. They can guard anything. Only have the 1 Celestial because that's all I own. So, there you go. And it works fine without them. 3 Stride Assistants in Absorbed Celestial Baharia, but not a standard Stride Assister. not a fodder in any way. Damage Zone, Soul Blast one card with Celestial in its card name from your soul, and put this card into your drop zone from face up. Don't know what I was searching for there. At the beginning of your ride phase, if you have a Vanguard with Celestial in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, put the top card of your deck in your damage zone face up, choose one of your Vanguards until end of turn. It gets continuous while you are paying the cost for Stride. All the cards in your hand get grade +2. So it creates that everything is a Stride fodder that is grade 1, grade 2 as well. Triggers are still triggers, except I think there is the critical trigger for Cray Elemental, which in combination with that could be a Stride fodder by itself, though then you'd be dropping a crit. But oh well. Celestial Emergency Pegasus, great card. When it's placed on Guardian Circle, if you have a Vanguard with Celestial in its card name, you choose a unit on your Vanguard Circle, search your deck for a copy of that, put it into your damage zone face up, then choose a card from your damage zone and heal it. Simple skill. Adds the persona damage that you need for the deck, and it's just helpful. Nursing Celestial Narel, great card. Choose a card. I'm going to keep saying that. I always do during deck profiles. I always just call things great cards because they are. Choose one card with Celestial in its card name from your hand, put it into your damage zone. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, you may pay the cost. You do choose one card from your damage zone, put it into your hand. So it's a Celestial grade 1 version of the grade 2 Nociel, which is completely fantastic. It's very clutch, and it doesn't have to be placed on rearguard from hand, which is important. If you call it out from the damage zone, you can still use the skill and add up even more power based on things. 4 copies of Dosage Celestial Asmodel, one of the Legion targets. Counterblast 1 and put this unit into your damage zone. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. You do choose a face-up card not named Dosage Celestial Asmodel from your damage zone, call it rear guard. On hit pressure, and spook your opponent about more attacks coming, or they just take it and then face another attack. 4 cards of the other Legion mate. Control Celestial Hail. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have a Vanguard with Celestial in its card name, this unit gains +2k until end of battle. Then, if you have a face-up card on your damage zone, in your damage zone, with the same card name as a unit on your Vanguard until end of battle, this unit gets, when this unit attack hits, Counter Charge 1 and Soul Charge 1. Resources coming back to you is always a good thing, and a little bit of on-hit pressure. Frontal Celestial Melagel. So Melagel, that's actually it, Melagel. When a card is put into your damage zone, if you have a Vanguard with Celestial in its card name, this unit gains +2k. Then, if you have a face-up card in your damage zone with the same name as the unit on your Vanguard circle, if you're in Legion, you got 2 possibles. If you're just grade 3, then you got 1 possible. And your Vanguard also gains 2k. So, if you have the persona damage, then she is a Nurse of Broken Heart. You know, you could even run Nurse of Broken Heart in this and just go completely nuts. But I find Frontal Celestial is good. I like having the 8 possible things for the Legion, and it's just good to have mostly Celestials. So, the thing about it is that with the OTT, I'm able to keep the G-Zone separate because I have enough cards. With this, I'm not. These 6 Heal Trigger or G-Guardians are the same as the Gavrail deck. We have 1 that if you have 4 or more damage, gain 5k shield. Then Holy Seraph Pedashell, if you have 2 or more face down damage, gain 10k. If you have 3 or more face down damage, gain another 10k. Great card. There it is again. Black Seraph Eleth. Eleth, yeah. Just Eleth. Alright, GB1, Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card from your G Guardians. Choose a face down G Guardian from your G Zone and turn a phase up. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you can pay the cost. If you do, gain +5k until end of battle for each face up card in your damage zone. And 2 copies of Holy Seraph Surreal. Still the best. Rescue 1, Counterblast 1, when it's placed on Guardian Circle, you can pay the cost to do. Look at the top card of your deck, put it on top or bottom. Choose a card in your damage zone, heal it. Choose your Vanguard, deal a damage. So those are the same, but the rest of the G-Zone is entirely Celestials, except for 1GB8. This is just, I did have 2 GB8s. So. But Black Star, Velotor Terminal, once again, rescue GB8 when this unit attacks a Vanguard. All of your units in the front row gain plus 2k for each card in your damage zone until end of turn. Then you choose it 5 cards from your damage zone, heal them, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal the damage for each card that you healed. Maximum of rescue 5 if you want to. Holy Celestial Anafiel. Continuous. If you have a Heart with Celestial in its card name, this unit gets act once per turn. Choose a Rearguard with Celestial in its card name and put it into your damage zone face up. Choose a card from your damage zone, call it a Rearguard. Choose up to 3 units, and for each face up card in your damage zone with the same name as the chosen units, all your units with Celestial in their card name gain plus 3k until end of turn. You can combo it with the Grade 1 Nursing Celestial, where you call Nursing Celestial, then do a switch to power up Melajal. Then you can put her in, take her out, power up Melajal, use her skill, power up Melajal, and powering up your Vanguard the whole time because you got that persona damage. Good stuff. Celestials can gain a lot of power really quickly. That's kind of their whole thing. Alright, now, Holy Celestial Michael. Once per turn, Counterblast 1. If you have a Heart with Celestial in its card name, put the top card of your deck into your damage zone, choose a face-up card from your damage zone, call it to Rearguard. Then, if the damage zone has a face-up card with the same card name as your Heart card, the unit called with this effect gains plus 5k until end of turn. Once again, there's that face-up persona damage, and 3 of the new Celestial Strides. I like just running them at 3 each because it works. Holy Celestial Raguel. Choose a card from your hand and put it into your damage zone face up. When this unit attacks, if you have a Heart card with Celestial in this card name, you may pay the cost. If you choose 2 face up cards from your damage zone with the same card name as any of your units, call them to separate Rearguard circle and they gain plus 5k until end of turn. If you call 2 cards, choose one of your Vanguards and deal 1 damage. You get a little bit of rescue out of just a standard Celestial card. And it's nice because now you got the when you attack on hit pressure. This allows you to be more aggressive. You can run the deck without the stands entirely and just be fine. Or you can attack with both Rearguards first, then attack with that, get a new column, and then get your stand triggered for your other column. Especially if that other column is where Melajal was. And it's just wonderful to see. I really do enjoy the Celestial deck. I really do enjoy Angel Feathers in general. Cannot wait to see them in Standard for Vanguard V. I'm Joey. It's Cardfight Crazy. Hope you're crazy too.